another day for us to be here and discuss sports. Welcome to Hughes TV. This is Sports Recap. Yeah, I'm Richard Badung, and with me in the studio is...
Yeah, good morning, Richard. I
Good
am
morning.
Ainan Lubem. Welcome to Sports Recap on Hughes TV.
Yeah, it was actually a fascinating one yesterday, talking about Thursday, the 21st day in the month of July 2022. For the second consecutive time, we saw two award winners who actually won it, before now, winning it again. These two ruling Africa at the same, the same time after the 2020 or 2021 edition. I beg your pardon, 2020 edition actually didn't take place. It was actually of great honor to have seen Mane and Oshoala. But before we get to that story, we go straight to the very first one, starting from the local scene, where the management of Edo Queens FC yesterday, that's Thursday in Benin City, the Edo State's capital, unveiled the new coach of women's team. That's Moses Aduku. At the unveiling ceremony, the state's deputy governor, Philip Schwaibu, said the state government was elated to have high-profile football manager in the state to take Edo Queens to new heights.
Well, congratulations to the Edo Queens who have landed themselves a new coach. Recorder in the last NWFL, where they were not really impressive, but I think this getting a new coach is a form of fortifying their team. Everyone wants to win, and perhaps this is the right step in the right direction.
And of course, Edo Queens actually stands to be one of the best, NWFL team you get to see in Nigeria with outstanding performance. Yes. Remembering the League C, the league format, that's 2 seasons ago, where they actually came out in beautiful form and, being in the Super 6 at the end of the day, but not winning it. But we take a walk away from that place now, and let's go straight to other stories where welterweight champion Kamaru Usman tops the latest UFC pound-for-pound rankings with compatriot Israel Adesanya not far below the middleweight champion, coming in at number 3. UFC heavyweight champion Cameroonian Francis Ngannou is ranked 5th. He's actually currently out of action, and it is unclear when he will return as he recovers from a serious knee injury. Quickly, Adesanya third, while Kamaru Usman first.
Well, Kamaru Usman, one can really agree that he really deserves this particular level he has attained. I mean, he has always been there up in the number one area of the welterweight competition. Well, for Francis Ngannou, who was ranked 5th, is a really sad one for the Cameroonian UFC fighter. He has been really outstanding, but we hope to see I'm satisfied with the rankings is enough. Of course, every athlete is well placed.
Right, let's quickly move to the next one. Oh, we actually apologize for, the picture coming on the screen. But before then, let's go straight to other sports matters, where Zambia head coach Bruce Mwape has stated his team will hope to end the 2022 Women's Africa Cup of Nations, probably on a high note, as they seek to win the bronze medal when they face the Super Falcons of Nigeria in the third place game at the the complex Mohammed V in Casablanca later tonight. The Super Falcons lost to Morocco,
yes,
who are actually the host of this tournament, and now they'll be taking on Zambia. Considering the fact they've won the bronze medal once,
yes,
do you see it coming for the second time?
Well, the Zambia national team has really been doing so well, although they had a very hard struggle with Tunisia in their semi-final game. They really gave the opposing team a very tough time. And for the Super Falcons, I think the Super Falcons they've really been demoralized. I mean, a team that were red carded twice in a game, and of course they were still owed bonuses and allowances. They had that protest of not going to training, and so going into this game, they are going with very low spirit in the game, and so it will take more than a miracle, more than passion to win that game. They're already there. They just have to struggle and get something. But for a team that has won this competition 9 times, look at what they are suffering at this particular stage of the competition. I mean, it's not encouraging at all, but we hope to see the very best from the Super Falcons.
All right, still talking about the Super Falcons, one of the women who actually, after the first game in the ongoing WAFCON, was actually, taken away from the tournament due to injury. Yes, I was talking about Asisat Oshoala on Thursday, went upstage to beat Zambia's Grace Chanda and Inchot Njoya of Cameroon to claim the CAF Women's Player of the Year award for a record fifth time, while Senegalese superstar Sadio Mane retained his men's title at the award ceremony held in Rabat, Morocco. Quickly, let's get to this. Perpetual coach of Nigeria was having four before Oshola got to this particular feat. They were both on actually four titles now. It is a time for Oshola to go beyond fifth. Do you see this as a well-deserved before we get to Sadio Mane?
Well, congratulations to Asisat Oshola. I mean, retaining the title. Of course, last season she was awarded, and now she's also the winner of this edition. But some sport lovers may not really want to go in the line of her getting the award, despite the fact that she did not contribute to the outcome. She did not contribute after one game. She had to be ruled out due to injury and all of that. We saw the plane coming to take her back to her club side, Barcelona Feminine, and of course she was not able to perform. But the likes of those people who really played in the leagues, I mean the likes of Ajibade, Rashidat Ajibade, who was outstanding in the league, in the competition, those likes were ignored. I mean the likes of Ifeoma Onumonu were also ignored, and others. Still giving her. What did she contribute to the tournament? Yes,
she went for injury for almost 3 months. Ajibade plays in the same league where she played, but she ended up top scorer in that tournament. What magic do you think happened? Remember, after she came back, she went back to injury before coming to play for the Falcons. What do you think happened? Why did Ajibade not get to that feat?
But all the records you're bringing now are on the European scene. Why not in the CAF? Why not in the African competitions?
I think that actually wasn't part of the criteria for the award, because I'm talking about the women's side, though it was for the male, but not for the women. Well, still talking about the CAF award. Former Liverpool star, that Sadio Mane, has been mentioned for the second consecutive time, the men player of the year here in Africa, beating Chelsea's and of course Senegalese teammate Edouard Mendy, and of course former Liverpool teammate Sadio Mane of Egypt, I beg your pardon, Mohamed Salah of Egypt, to claim that particular award. Sadio Mane actually was the winner in 2019 before getting to this particular one. Like I said, the 2020 edition was actually cancelled due to COVID-19, and here we see Sadio Mane retaining the title quickly. Sadio Mane beating, fellow compatriots, Edouard Mendy, and of course former teammate Mohamed Salah to clinch this award. Do you think it's a well-deserved one?
Well, some sport analysts may want to look at it from the angle that it may be a form of compensation to the Senegalese player.
I think I'm actually confused here.
Yes, a compensation to Mohamed Salah, to Sadio Mane, because look at what happened in the EPL. His club, look at how they treated him. Liverpool just bundled him out and dumped him. Wow. And of course, Bayern Munich came to take him into their camp. I mean, while Edouard Mendy, on the other hand, was the best goalkeeper in the FIFA awards. I mean, the last edition, he was the best.
Part of the FIFA team of the year.
But he was named the best goalkeeper. Okay. Even he was not part, but he was named the best goalkeeper. And currently in the world, one want to argue that he is the best goalkeeper in the world. I mean, this is a man that has under his watch, Chelsea have been to the Champions League. They even won the Champions League with him making impressive saves. Even at the AFCON that we were mentioning, he still stood out, saving 2 penalties in the final against Egypt in the penalty final. I mean, this is a man that has done so well, but like I said earlier,
at some point Mendy was cheated.
Yes, Mendy was cheated, and so it's a form of competition to Sadio Mane.
So what do you think, you listening or you watching? No problem, we'll move straight to other burning matters in the world of sports. Quickly to the international scene, where we see Noah Lyles retaining, his world 200-meter title in emphatic fashion, beating Kenny Bednarek and Arian Knighton in another American clean sweep and breaking Michael Johnson's 26-year-old national record. The race had been billed as a duel between Lyles and 18-year-old sensation Knighton, but Lyles was in a class of his own, running an exceptional bend before powering home in 19.31 seconds. His time is 100th of a second better than U.S. legend Johnson, who ran at the Atlanta Olympics in 1996. It makes Lyles the third fastest man in history, behind Usain Bolt, whose world record stands at 19.19, and Bolt's fellow Jamaican, Johan Blake, a fantastic runner. Quickly, let's get to this one. Do you see this record being shattered anytime soon?
Well, I think even when it's going to be shattered, it may not be so soon. You can liken it to football, where the likes of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have set the bar really, really high. I mean, getting the highest peak, except perhaps they change the rules and make the game easier. But for now, those records have been set. Like you said, Usain Bolt getting a world record of 19.19. And of course, Blake, he was able to do that. Well, I think anyone who comes in to break this record should, I would just say, perhaps he's superhuman.
All right, we'll wait to see that superhuman that might come to break this record. Away from athletics now, let's go straight to other burning matter in the world of sport. A delighted Dean Asher Smith won 200-meter world bronze to return to the major championship podium after a year of personal and physical pain. Jamaica's Shericka Jackson took gold in the second fastest time in history, winning in 21.45 seconds, only 0.11 seconds off the 34-year-old world record. Jackson's compatriot Shirley Ann Fraser-Price, who won 100-meter gold earlier in the week, was second in 21.81 seconds, while Asher Smith's 2021 Olympics campaign was wrecked by hamstring injury. This is actually another big one going down, but we see Asher Smith, qualifying.
Well, a sad one for Asher Smith, who has picked up an injury. Of course, we hope that she's able to recover in time to meet up with the competition in proper. Recall that she has really, really been outstanding in other competitions. So we hope to see her do well in this particular one.
Okay, very well. We actually wish her well. Moving down to football, where we see Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag has come out to say it is vital Manchester United sign another forward before the transfer window closes if they are going to challenge this season. Ten Hag has been linked with a raid on his old club, Ajax, for winger Anthony, and it's understood that one of the Brazilian's representatives, that's Gino Pedrosa, was in Manchester for talks on Thursday. United have been relying on Anthony Martial on tour in the continued absence of Cristiano Ronaldo and Mason Greenwood. They have scored 11 goals in the wins over Liverpool, Melbourne and Crystal Palace. Now, let's come down to Manchester United. I know somehow you have this kind of feel and passion for Manchester United, but we already have, in Manchester United, there is a Marco Rashford. In Manchester United, there is Jadon Sancho. And in Manchester United, there is an Anthony Elanga, who actually did superb last season. Anthony from Ajax, do you think will be a nice deal?
Yes, it will definitely be a nice deal.
So?
Because he's a Brazilian and Brazilians have whatever it takes. I mean, check the records, but Brazilians have always been good and tremendous in front of goal. And so I think Anthony is just the perfect one, especially the fact that he worked with Ajax also, I think, under the leadership of this year's same coach, Erik ten Hag, who is trying to lure the young man to the camp of the Old Trafford.
For some school of thought who want to argue with you that for the past 5, 6, 7 to 10 seasons, we've not seen a Brazilian scoring 30 goals in a Brazilian forward scoring 30 goals in a full season.
It could be the first times. I mean, look at the likes of Richarlison, the likes of Diogo Jota, the likes of...
Diogo Jota is Portuguese. He's actually Portuguese. So
the likes of, I mean, this man...
Roberto Firmino?
Yes, yes.
Roberto Firmino has not scored up to 30 goals in the season.
So even if they are not able to, but at least they have always been top in the scoring and pecking order. The highest goal scorers, you find their names there. And so I think, look at the likes of Gabriel Jesus, whom Arsenal recently got for themselves. I mean, Brazilian.
Goals a season.
He's yet to. But this man, Anthony, will be the first man at Manchester United.
All right, with the way Manchester United is, will Anthony be the first man in Manchester United? That is a very big question. Having the likes of Ronaldo, who might leave the team anytime soon. We just hope to see probably changes coming out as the world of transfer in the is still busy. Of course, we see movement of players, influx of players. As Lewandowski joins Barca, we see other players, joining several teams, and that is how it has actually been going. As Frenkie de Jong has actually been shown that he might not be needed from the style of play of that man called Xavi Hernandez. Having the likes of Frank Kessie, Pedri in the midfield, having the likes of Gavi and others playing the midfield, will Frenkie de Jong still be a Barca player come next season? This is the size of feet this wonderful morning. A very big thank you for watching, and I remain myself, Richard Badum.
And I am Ainan Lubem.
Once again,
thank you for watching.